Don't drink Jaeger. Good for you. I do sit-ups. Blah, blah, blah. You know, and I can share this with you. Jaeger makes you forget things. Like details. For example, the other day, we were at the place doing the thing. If you see a seeing eye dog, take a shit. Who's supposed to pick it up? I think the point that I'm trying to make is that kids are fat. We've ruined kids in this country. I can prove it. We have an epidemic or pandemic. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't read. We got an ick. Diabetes amongst kids and dogs. Two critters that can't buy their own food. We've ruined them. I went to go pick up my nephew at school. I walked into the admin office or what, and I had to sign for him like I was renting a truck. And the lady behind the counter is pissed. I don't know why. I haven't done anything wrong yet. And she's all up in my chili with these questions. Why? She looks at me, she goes, "Do you have any peanuts?" I'm sorry, peanuts? Is it peanut day? Did Jesse forget his peanuts? He's like, "No! Some of our kids here are allergic to peanuts and they could die." And my initial reaction inside was like, good. Screw them. These ones are broken, man. Are you kidding me? Peanuts are taking kids out now? Peanuts? You know where peanuts are in the predatory chain of shit? Down here with kale and long naps. It's down here. It's not up here with things with teeth and parents, man. And I don't know where, because that doesn't make any sense. And I'm not making fun of anybody that has an actual thing, but where? Because like when I was a kid, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich was never a stranger danger moment. And what concerns me the most is that these are future green berets and seals and devil dogs. We can't possibly defend freedom in the world in the future if all the LKA has to do is go down to Costco and pick up a mixed can of party nuts. I was trying to figure out where that came from, and I figured it out. I got an older brother and a younger brother. The older brother's got 3 kids. My younger brother and his wife just had their second, which is great. It sucks. Because I'm 40. I forget. It sounds stupid. I can't even just say but I'm 40. I've never been married. I don't have any kids. Now I'm like 2.5 weeks away from being the creepy uncle who nobody knows if he's gay or not. Shit! My new nephew, Brooks, and I'm leaning in to pick him up, and I hear my sister-in-law behind me go, "Did you disinfect?" What did you just say? Because apparently now to hold a baby, you got to jump in a 50-gallon vat of Purell. Can I hold the baby now? Can I hold the baby? That's why kids are dying of peanuts. Stop that shit. Just not. Don't. We weaken their little immune systems to the point for eons. icons. Women, whether it was in Africa or suddenly Great Plains, at some point when you're pregnant, they just stood there and went, you could pick the kid up out of the dirt and spit on it, it was fine. Now we got this entire generation of kid, peanuts, gluten. What is gluten? Where did gluten come from? It's wheat. It's wheat. If wheat is your problem, you're screwed. You're screwed. You're not ready for the zombie apocalypse. You're not ready. It makes me gassy. You put your big girl panties on to get over it because they're coming over the hill. But stop that. Did you know you're not even supposed to throw babies anymore? Did you know that? I got 5 nieces, now the other 4 nieces and nephews. At some point, I would pick them up and I would throw them at my brother. It was a test. If he loved them, he'd catch them. Plus, it strengthens their little necks. My 4 other nieces and nephews have necks like deer in rut. Like, what are you gonna do? We've created this entire generation of these little bobbleheaded little kids wandering around. Peanuts, terrified of a Quiznos sub. Now, I don't know about you, but I grew up in the 70s and the 80s, and the moms that smoked and drank when they were pregnant gave birth to some of the toughest, most naturally athletic kids I've ever seen in my life. Now you got them sitting there wandering around, sitting there playing Angry Birds on their iPad. I want to walk up and knock it out of their hands and be like, when I was a kid, we went outside and made real birds angry. It's awesome!